Hi students, in this video I am going to explain the concepts and exercise problems that are required to solve exercise number 11.2 problems. But before getting into the new concepts, let's first revise the previous concepts and formula that we have learned before. Considering a right angle triangle ABC, for angle A, AB will be adjacent side and BC will be opposite. This will change according to the angle, whereas for angle C, BC will be adjacent and AB will be opposite. Hypotenuse will be common for both the angles because hypotenuse is the longest side of the right angle triangle. So, sin A will be opposite by hypotenuse, O by H. Cos A is A by H. Tan A is O by A. These are the basic trigonometric ratios, whereas the other three are just the inverse of the basic ones. Cosecant A is inverse of sin A, secant A is inverse of cos A, cot A is inverse of tan A. Let's find the trigonometric ratios values of some specific angles. For this, let's consider and write isosceles right angle triangle. Isosceles right angle triangle. What is isosceles triangle? Isosceles triangle have two equal sides and two equal angles. Considering an right angle isosceles right angle triangle over here, A, B and C, these both angles will be equals to 45. Angle A and angle C is equals to 45. Why? Here this is a right angle, value is equals to 90 degrees. Some of these angles will be equals to 180 degrees. Since this is already equals to 90 degrees, sum of both these angles will be equals to 90 degrees. Since these both are equal, each angle value will become 45 degrees. And length of these sides are equal in an isosceles right angle triangle. Now, assuming that length of AB and BC are equals to A. Now from Pythagoras theorem we get hypotenuse AC as AB square plus BC square, which is equals to A square plus A square, 2A square, which implies AC is equals to square root of 2A square, A square root of 2 here. Now the first trigonometric ratio, sin A, that is sin 45 is equals to opposite divided by hypotenuse. What is opposite here? BC divided by AC. BC value is, let me write it down here in the diagram, A square root of 2. A square root of 2 divided by, this is equals to 1 by square root of 2. Similarly, the next trigonometric ratio, cos A, cos 45 is equals to adjacent divided by hypotenuse. Adjacent is AB divided by AC. A square root of 2, 1 by root 2. Now tan A, tan 45 is equals to sin 45 divided by cos 45, 1 by square root of 2, 1 by square root of 2, which is equals to 1. By this you can find the other trigonometric ratios using the basic formula, or else just take the inverse of this obtained value. Cosecant of A is equals to square root of 2. Secant of A is equals to square root of 2. cot of A is equals to 1. Here is the table showing the value of trigonometric ratios for different angles: 0 degrees, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees and 90 degrees. Don't get scared by looking at the table. I'll give you a simple shortcut to remember these values. Sin A, 0 degrees, 30 degrees, 45, 60, 90. Now write the numbers from 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Divide all these numbers. In the second step, divide all these numbers by 4. 0 by 4, 1 by 4, 2 by 4, 3 by 4 and 4 by 4. Now take square root of these values in the third step. Now what is the value of this? 0. And here 1 by 2. Here it will be 1 by square root of 2. Here 3 by square root of 3 by 2. Square root of 1 is 1. These are the required values. Whereas for cos A, just write these values in reverse way. 1 square root of 3 by 2, 1 by root 2, 1 by 2 and 0. Now for tan A, divide both of these. 0 by 1 is 0, 1 by 2 by root 3 by 2, 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2 will be 1 by root 3. 1 by square root of 2, 1 by square root of 2 will get cancelled. It is 1. Root 3 by 2 divided by 1 by 2. Root 3. 1 by 0. Any number divided by 0 is not defined value. It's an infinite value. And for cot A, is inverse of tan A. 0 by 1. Here it will be 0 by 1. 1 by 0 or taking any other value, this will be not defined. 1 by square root of 3, root 3. If nothing is there in the denominator, we can consider it as 1 by 1. No? So the inverse of this will be 1. And here it is 1 by root 3. Now here it will be 0. For cosecant A, it is inverse of sin A. 0 by 1, 1 by 0, not defined. 1 by 2, 2, 1 by square root of 2, square root of 2. Root 3 by 2, 2 by root 3. 1 by 1 will be 1. Secant A, inverse of cos A. 1, 2 by root 3, root 2, 2 and not defined. If you have any doubt regarding this table, please let me know in the comment section below. Example problem number 4. In a triangle ABC, right angle is at B, AB is equals to 5 cm and angle ACB is equals to 30 degrees. Determine the length of sides BC and AC. What it is given here? Let's put that in a form of a diagram. In a right angle triangle, A, B and C. AB is 5 centimeters and angle C is 30 degrees. So we need to find the length of other two sides, AC and BC. What will be the value of angle A? I'll explain in this problem. How do you get the value of angle A? This is 90 degrees. Sum of three angles in a triangle is equals to 180 degrees. Now, angle A is not known to us. B is 90 plus C is 30. This is equals to 180. Now, angle A is equals to 180 minus 120, 60 degrees. Now, what is sine 60? Sine A. Sine A is opposite divided by hypotenuse. What is opposite here? BC divided by AC. Both BC and AC are unknown to us. So let's not consider sine A here. Let's consider tan A. Opposite divided by adjacent, which is equals to opposite is BC and adjacent is AB. Now what is BC value here? BC is not known. AB is 5 centimeter. Tan A is equals to tan 60. What is tan 60 from the previous table I have explained? It is equals to root 3. BC by 5 is equals to root 3, which implies that BC is equals to 5 square root of 3. Next, substituting this value over here, do we get the other side? Yes, we do get it. Now, sine 60 is equals to BC value is, okay, let me write it down once again. BC value is 5 root 3 divided by AC is not known. Sine 60 value is root 3 by 2, which implies AC is equals to, send these here and these here, 5 root 3 into 2 divided by square root of 3. 10 centimeters. You need to mention the units if those are given. Never forget mentioning the units. Now, next example. A chord of a circle of radius 6 centimeters is making an angle 60 degrees at the center. Find the length of the chord. Let's consider a circle and a chord with center as C and chord length as AB. It is given that this chord is making an angle 60 degrees with the center. Let's drop a perpendicular from here. This divides the angle C into two halves. Now we need the value of AB. Let's consider this point as D. Now for this triangle, this angle will be equals to C by 2. Let me draw this triangle separately so that you can understand more clearly. This will become C by 2, D and B. Sine C by 2 is equals to opposite is DB divided by hypotenuse. What is hypotenuse here? This one. CB. Let me mention it as C only, but whereas value of this angle will be C by 2, that is 30 degrees. 60 divided by 2 is 30. Now we know the radius length, 5 centimeter. Now sine 30 is equals to dB divided by 5 centimeter. Sine 30 is equals to half. Now dB is equals to 5 by 2. Let this be equation 1. Now considering the same thing for the other triangle here, sine C by 2 is equals to opposite AD divided by hypotenuse AC. AC value is nothing but the radius, 6 centimeter. I'm sorry, it is 6 centimeter. I wrote it as 5, 6. Did not write the value units in the problem. Now sine C by 2 is half is equals to AD divided by 6, which implies AD is equals to 6 by 2, that is equals to 3 centimeters. This is equation number 2. Now we need to find the length of AB. AB is equals to AD plus DB. From first two equations we got the value of AD and DB. AD is 3 centimeters and DB is also 3 centimeters. Hence length of AB is 6 centimeters. In triangle PQR, right angle is at Q. PQ is equals to 3 centimeters and PR is equals to 6 centimeters. Then determine angle P and angle R. Now let's put the whatever is given in the question in the form of a diagram. In a triangle PQR, PQ is equals to 6 centimeters and PQ is equals to 3 centimeters and PR is equals to 6 centimeters. Now we need to find the angle P and angle R. Let's find it out here. Sine P is equals to, since we know the adjacent and hypotenuse here, which ratio gives the value between the ratio between the adjacent and hypotenuse, is it sine or cos? It's cos. So let's consider cos P is equals to adjacent, that is PQ divided by hypotenuse PR, which is equals to 3 by 6, half. Cos P is equals to half, which is equals to cos 60. Cos 60 value is half, which implies P is equals to 60 degrees. Now next one, we need to find the angle R. For angle R, we know the value of opposite and hypotenuse. Which ratio gives the relationship between opposite and hypotenuse? Sine. So sine R is equals to opposite PQ divided by hypotenuse PR. 3 by 6, half. Sine 30, which implies angle R is equals to 30 degrees. Next example, if sine A minus B is equals to half and cos A plus B is equals to half, where A plus B is 0 is less than A plus B is less than or equals to 90 degrees. A plus B is greater than 0 or less than or equals to 90 degrees, and A is greater than B. It's clearly given that A is greater than B. Then find A and B. sine, what is given? Sine A minus B is equals to half. For which value of the angle do you get sine as half? Sine 30, which implies A minus B is equals to 30. Let this be equation 1. What is the other thing that is given? A cos A plus B is equals to half. Cos 60, which implies A plus B is equals to 60. Solving both the equation 1 and 2. Let's add both these equations. A minus B plus A plus B is equals to 30 plus 60. 2A is equals to 90, which implies A is equals to 45. Let's substitute the value of A in first equation. A minus B is equals to 30. B is equals to A minus 30. What is value of A? 45 minus 30 is equals to 15 degrees. These are the both required values of A and B. Thanks for watching the video. If you have any doubt or if you need any more clear explanation regarding any problem, please let me know in the comment section below. If you like the video, please share it with your friends.